The Trey stuff is definitely from coaches who got fired. Um, One of the things about, when you switch over, especially professionally, coaches don't like moving around. They like stable situations. And when you make a situation as daunting as bringing in somebody like Trey, a new young guy with an already established team, I think we
Yeah,
don't look at the fact that the Niners are one of the oldest rosters in the league.
they were
Which,
last year. They're trying to get younger
yes,
now, but yeah, you're
they're
right.
trying to get younger,
Yeah,
but and it happens,
yeah,
you're gonna get older. And
yeah,
I feel like certain coaches are starting to look at a little bit of how, the ripple effect of that. And it's like, well, Jesus, do I want to start rebuilding? Why are we? I mean, I know Jimmy's not what he is, but he's ours.
yeah.
Football is very tribal that way.
Right,
And you can feel like Kyle and John had a hearts and minds of,
right.
look, either you with it or you gotta go.
Yeah,
Or we've evaluated throughout the season and you're not there. I could see just by some of the business tactics that they were using with the money that they did. I think that was the Hightower. Um, they squeezed them. You got to get out of here. So the stuff that's coming out about Trey, especially at this, I would have I would have given this a little bit more credit if it would have came out during the season.
right. Yeah, that would
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, but
that's
now, like,
real.
yeah,
Somebody's in the trenches and got the balls to put that out while they're in the building. That's real.
yeah, but
But not into the new league year while everybody's gone and the entire offensive staff is new. So we don't know. We know somebody who said it is not in the
this sounds
building.
like sour grapes from someone who's not here anymore. He's
It
trash.
sounds like, come on, let's be honest. It sounds like Scangarello. Come on.
I mean, I'm a professional. I'm not allowed to be making accusations like that.
I
But
can do it for you though. It sounds like Scangarello. Come on, bro. You got brought in for Jimmy. You
Rich,
got the
if it's
run.
not you, you should say so because everyone thinks it's you, Rich. I'm just saying, if it's
It's
not
you,
you,
Rich. Rich, hop on the chat. It's you. Come
yeah,
on.
yeah.
So, two, with our draft, I had to get at you for that pick about us not going up against that pick.
Hey,
But I
let me
will
just
say
say,
this.
I love hindsight. I'm all about hindsight. I'm not here
Okay.
to pretend like I'm a good drafter. I'm not. I don't know what I'm talking
Okay.
about.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. And the draft is just picks. It's just
I'm
where
not trying
you
to say
are
I
in the
can do it
line.
better than John. I can't do it better than John.
Right. Right. You like to play to the cheap seats. That's all
Hell
I'll
yeah.
say. You got money to make. I ain't mad at you. So, but what I will say is that we did go young at a lot of different areas, but we went high upside on measurables. If you
Every
look
single time.
at,
Every single time.
yeah, you
Except for
went
Ty Davis
high.
Price, I want to say I feel like he's supposed to be able to hit the ground running, so to
No,
speak.
well, we're not running Debo out of the backfield for what he does once he gets out the box. We're running Debo out of the backfield so we can get leverage in the box. It's about
Right.
the point of attack
Yeah.
and how fast he gets to the line of scrimmage. That's what we
Right.
were missing.
Yeah.
Everything else after everything that we get out of Debo after he passes the line of scrimmage is house money.
Yeah.
But the point of attack from the ball getting from the backfield to set up blocks, we
Yeah.
didn't have that element in our backfield.
There was most going down. Yeah.
And I feel like Ty Davis Price is that with physicality. That's one of the things that I feel like Kyle was giving up by putting Debo back there. It's just like, God, he gets the ball where it needs to be, but Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
we're he can't handle it physically.
No.
So I think that's what Ty Davis Price is for.
Okay. I think so too. Let's see if he can actually pull it off.
Yeah, he gets to the
Yeah.
line of scrimmage very fast. I love
Yeah.
our draft. And we're not addressing right tackle.
Right.
Um,
Two guards again. They took two guards last year, two guards this year.
and even the tackles that we drafted are going to be kicked inside. They're clearly
Yeah.
guards.
Yes.
So, I mean,
That's a
are we
school,
really?
baby. Yeah.
Are we
That
going to bat with Justin School, Mike
Mike
McGlinchey,
McGlinchey, Colton
J-
McKivitz,
Colton
Jalen
McClivich,
Moore.
Jalen Moore, maybe?
Sounds like a bunch of guards and Mike McGlinchey.
And
Crazy.
and what rookie are we going to expect to play from the offensive line this season?
I wouldn't
Honestly,
expect any of them to. It seems like they all are, a few years away. They got to get stronger.
they're not strong enough. Even
Not
Nick
strong enough.
Zakel, I like his body, but he's just not. He's
Strong
not
enough.
there yet.
No.
So I really believe, and I was saying this last year, but I really believe that our offensive line is the biggest question mark going into camp, even more so than our secondary.
Well, I agree. For whatever reason, the Niners value D-line way more than offense, like way more than offensive line, and they don't seem to value pass protection at all, except for at left tackle.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of that is Kyle understanding that he could get the ball out. I'm not worried about us getting the ball out. We did it with Jimmy for 5 years.
Yeah, but Kyle's quarterbacks get hurt every year with the exception of 2019. So he might want to think about pass protection in 2020. It's kind of important in today's football.
Yeah, I mean, Kyle's quarterbacks do get hurt. I will say this, but Kyle's quarterbacks, you know, are Jimmy Garoppolo, Nate Sudfeld.
Hey, man, if Trey gets hurt this year, you're going to agree with me on this. But you're already bringing up the point. I'm just saying, I would hate to see Trey get hurt this year because the pass protection is like a D.
Well, it's going to be there's a lot of pots that he's got to tend to.
Yep.
You got to keep Trey healthy. Yep. You got to get the team younger. Yep. You got to ingratiate rookies. You got to get Debo back on the field, however that mess is going to get fixed.
Yep.
So
keep Kittle healthy.
Yeah, this year I would say is going to be so much more on what we do offensively. This is going to be his hardest year offensively to coach. If you think about, and we haven't even talked about the turnover with the coaches.
Yeah,
you have a whole new staff,
new coaching staff, new philosophy. I mean, it's going to be a whole overhaul, I think, of what they're doing. There's going to be similarities and carryover, but there's going to be a whole shotgun running game that's going to be.
I'm going to be premature. 9 games.
9 wins?
I'd be happy with 9 wins. I'd be happy with 9 wins.
I think that's actually a fair way to look at this season. I mean, they had to really stretch hard to get to 10 last year, and this team's way younger now. And
a lot younger.
Way harder now. Way harder.
Yeah, way harder. But we may get an inflation bump from the NFC being trash.
Perhaps. And, you know, if Trey Lance is way better than Jimmy Garoppolo, as I assume he is, that could be a big difference between this year and last year. Just the quarterback position upgrade.
But again, I just want to see what the version of our offense is like with Trey. I want to see him taken by the horns, not be managed, and just see what it's like when he has his hands on the steering wheel. I just want to see.
I want to see what Kyle does too. Like, how much are you going to use him like a spread shotgun college quarterback, and how much are you going to let him be Matt Ryan, under center, rolling out, play action? Because that to me is where he's going to be most dangerous. If you wanted to run like spread offense, you should have drafted Justin Fields. I saw Justin Fields in person. He's way quicker and faster than Trey Lance. Trey Lance is mobile, but I like the way he moves, sprinting out of the pocket so he can set up the throw. I like that. But when it came to the zone read, I don't think he looked special ever running that play last year.
No, I think Trey got a rude awakening on it, especially trying to get to the edge. He played around with it a lot. He wouldn't just get there. Yeah. He wouldn't just get. It's like, bro, we're not in North Dakota State anymore, bro. There's world-class athletes on the field.
And then he would try to run people over like, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
So, I mean, all right, over, under, realistically, let's be businessmen right now. As an investment, what is our ROI? When can we expect to start seeing something on Trey, realistically?
I think the Niners are trying to be realistic and thinking hopefully 2023. Hopefully. But honestly, if they had handled this last year, it would be hopefully this year. That's what I still don't get over. But
when, Grant? When are we handling this, Grant? After I just heard the last guy. After the Tennessee game? Really, Grant? With the season on the line? Tennessee game?
It's tough, right? Like, if they had just lost in Chicago like they should have, Debo saved them. If they just lost in Chicago, it would have been an easy one. Like, they would have been 2-5, I think. 2-5.
Yeah, and that was after Chicago was the
Rams.
The Colts game.
Yeah.
The Colt McCoy game, the Cardinals game.
Yes. I mean, there were opportunities midseason to just make the switch, and then once they went on that run because of Debo, and Jimmy got a bunch of credit, it was hard at that point. And at week 7, I mean, it's really hard to bring in Trey.
Hold on. Can I stop you, please? Can I stop you?
Yeah.
Contemporaneously, it was not because of Debo. That 31-10, that was 31-10 Rams. After that, that wasn't a Debo game.
Well, that was Stafford throwing 2 picks in the
first game. That was 2 picks. That was a team win. That 31-10 game. The Vikings game, I mean, after that, we went down to the Jaguars. I feel like we got by good Jimmy. Because I'm looking at the schedule now.
He got hot in November.
He got hot.
He did. And that made it tough.
It was hard.
Then he got hurt, and Kyle's like, well, I don't know what to do, man. It's week 17. What do I do? I can't just make the switch. Because if we lose with Trey, I'm an idiot for going with Trey. Like he would get if he lost with Trey in week 17, everyone would blame Kyle, not Trey. It's like, man, you put a rookie in a tough situation, man. That was his third start.
Yes. We're going, and then hold on, division rivalry
he took
on the
path
road.
Of least resistance, man. He took the path of least resistance. No one's going to criticize him for going to his vet week 17. You know what I mean?
But at some point, is that not just smart though? Like, we just lost the game we shouldn't have lost to the Titans, right? We lucked up. We got, that week going into Houston was hell. The Jimmy's throwing by Thursday. It's like, dude, he's not playing. Trey's playing.
Yeah.
Trey played, had a phenomenal game. Horrible first quarter, average first half, great second half, right? Then he's got to go on the road, Grant, to a division rivalry, and the season is on the line.
Yeah.
Kyle's getting crucified. Even with our weak media, they got to kill him.